What's up, guys? So tonight I just want to do a little first impression, little personal review of Ghost Recon Wildlands, the beta that I played tonight. It's only the first night. I have the whole weekend, but I just want to do a first night impression for some reason. I know a lot of other YouTubers have done reviews and what they think of the game, and you've seen their gameplay. But one thing I want you to think about is when I play a Tom Clancy game, I try to be as tactical and stealthy as I can. I've been playing since 2001, the first Ghost Recon, and I'm a huge Splinter Cell fan, so I really always try to take the ghost approach and the stealth approach. So if you see other YouTubers' videos and everything, you're most likely going to see them full out assault or doing something like, Battlefield. If they are stealthy, that's good. But most of the time, it's just them shooting up shit and causing a ruckus. But anyway, I'm here just to give my impressions of the game, list some pros and cons here. I got some notes. I kind of want to start with the cons. These are just things that kind of bother me, but I don't know if they can be fixed or not. But the first one I want to go over is right when I started up the game. When you create your character, there's very limited hair and facial hair options. I know it's the beta, so hopefully there's more when the full game is released, but you only had like 7 hairstyles to start with, and they all look really weird. If it's not what you're looking for, they all look kind of weird. Like, I'm just looking for like a haircut like this, like a comb back or something, like a comb over. Everything that I saw was either like you were shaved, it was some weird pedophile-ish long hair, and then you had like a mohawk and cornrows. Those aren't normal haircuts. That's like weird, crazy Raider from Fallout 4 haircuts. And facial hair, that you have like a really long beard, or you have a semi-long beard, kind of like this. You're clean shaven. Just some more options. Maybe add like 8 more, make like 15 from each category or something. That'd be nice. So I hope there's more options when the final game is released. Next thing I want to go over is driving, which is a big thing because it's a huge open world game and you have vehicles. So driving has a big impact on your gameplay. I just want to say that driving's a little like Watch Dogs 1. If you haven't played that game, play it. It's a very good game, but the driving's been criticized by a lot of people. It's not bad. It's just on Watch Dogs you kind of underdrive. When you take a turn, it doesn't do a sharp turn at all. Like you always do like a wide turn for some reason unless you hold down the handbrake. But on this game, Ghost Recon Wildlands, you overturn more than you underturn. So you kind of have to be light on the stick there when you steer. It's not too much of a big deal, but that's just something because everybody's been wondering about the driving and always saying oh, the driving's good. It's pretty good, but it's also kind of bad. But it's not really game breaking, and it won't make you throw your controller or anything. Another vehicle I want to talk about is the airplane. I flew a single rotor airplane, and there's no yaw. Like, yaw is when you go left to right horizontally. They have kind of a roll and they have pitch, but if you just want to make a simple directional turn, you have to turn the plane, and then once you turn the plane, you start going down, and you have to keep pulling up on the stick for you to stay up, or you just start going down. So if they had like a simple yaw, left or right yaw, it'd be a lot easier to fly and it'd make it a lot better. Another thing is when you have night vision on, not on your drone, but when you're attacking or stealthing through something, you have night vision. You don't see the goggles on your face. You just have a bare face with nothing on, nothing. And that's kind of weird. I mean, it's not really game breaking. I could learn to live with it if they don't fix it or if they don't add night vision goggles. But it'd be nice if at least when you turned on night vision, at least goggles just appeared. That'd be okay. I mean, It's better than having nothing on your face and then you having superhuman powers of seeing in the night. It's just something to think about, Ubisoft. And one of the big things I noticed that I really wished was in the game, at least, in the beta, I wish you can command an individual squad member. Like, tell one guy to go do Overwatch on a cliff and him stay there for the entire mission, and he just provides Overwatch. And then, command another guy to go hold down, like, a section of the map or something. But no, you can command your squad. I'm talking about your AI teammates. You can command them, but you can only when you command them to go to a certain area, they all three go together. You can't make them split up. You can't, like I said, you can't command one individual squad mate. But that'd be really nice. I don't know if that can be added, or I don't know if it's going to be in the final game, but that'd be very nice to be able to do that. That's what makes playing with AIs limited, and that's what makes playing with players better. But at the same time, when you play with real players and you don't know them, they're probably not going to play the way you want them to play. They're probably going to be either running guns, shooting shit, blowing shit up, or you might have a rare occasion when one guy actually does want to stealth and be quiet, ghost everything, non-lethal attacks, not even touching enemies, which is what I like to do. I like to ghost through a mission, trying not to touch any enemies, like just go and complete the objective and get out, and only shoot when things get hot. But other than that, other than the squad commanding, it's a good game. It's a very good game. I like how you can go prone, and you can stealth through high grass or something. You can go prone. I love how you can take off your silencer and put it back on, and when you take it off, it actually does more damage, and it actually has an impact if you're in like a direct firefight. You take your suppressor off, and it does more damage and range. But if you got the suppressor, you're more stealthy. The game, I like it. Those are really the only complaints I have, the ones I listed before. But sorry, that's my house phone. I really can't think of a whole lot wrong with the game. I didn't really catch any glitches so far. There was one glitch when I'm driving in the car. I got my 3 squad mates, and like one of their rifles was sticking up through the hood of the car. It was just sticking straight up through the hood, which was weird. I'm sure it could be fixed though. It's just a bug. Nothing really. Shooting, I like how you can switch when you aim, when you shoot. You can either have it in first person iron sights, or if you have an optic on, look through the optic. You can even do that, or you can toggle it to where it's over the shoulder like the Division. When you when you aim, you have it over the shoulder, which is what I like. If you want to play a third person game, I would like it to stay third person, because in a third-person game, switching in and out from first to third-person aiming would just make me sick, and it would just get really confusing. It's a lot easier to go around a corner in third-person, stay in third-person while you're aiming, to clear a room, whatever you got to do. But if you have a sniper scope on, or some kind of range optic, you can go in first-person. I guess that's fine. But It's a really good game. I would definitely recommend it to anybody who likes tactical shooters. Let me change this song here. Anybody who likes tactical shooters, it's definitely a good game. It's a good game to play with your buddies if you have friends that know what they're doing. And in my case, I would want my friends, or the people who I play with, to be stealthy and tactical, and try not to alert anybody, and kind of come to a consensual agreement on how we're going to do the mission, stuff like that. Nobody's going to run off and do their own thing while 3 guys are trying to stealth it and then one guy screws it up. But it's a good game. I'll do another video after Sunday, after the beta's over, about my full review of the game. But that's about it for now. can't really think of anything else that I dislike. Graphics are really good. A lot of people. That's another thing. A lot of people complain about the downgrade of Ubisoft graphics. I've never seen a Ubisoft game that looks bad, except for the 2007 and back. It's because it's older games, but from 2013, say Splinter Cell Blacklist, which had pretty good graphics for its time. But I mostly focus on gameplay. They downgraded the graphics because it's a huge game, at least in Ghost Recon Wildlands situation. It's such a huge game. I mean, you got to downgrade the graphics to fit everything into the game, which is fine with me. The graphics still look really good. The landscape, the weather system, the sunsets, it looks real from a distance, It looks really good. And so when people say, well, Ubisoft downgrades their graphics, so they suck, they don't know what they're talking about. I mean, it's all about gameplay. It's all about having a good experience and immersing yourself into the game, which is what I like to do. And this is a good game to immerse yourself in, like Metal Gear Solid 5 or something, a good stealth game. But it's a good game. So that's my review so far, and I'll do another one once the beta is complete. That's it, I guess. So everybody have a good night or day whenever you're watching this video, and try to play some Ghost Recon.